Hey, vinyl community, or should I say CD community, because what I'm going to be talking about today is exclusively CDs. And I want to talk about something that is kind of the elephant in the room that nobody else in the vinyl community wants to talk about. Nobody's brave enough to speak up about. But I am going to be talking today about the jewel case and why has it gone extinct? What was so wrong about the jewel case that this had to evolve into the Digipak? Digipak. I hate them. You know, we had the perfect method to package our CDs right here in the jewel case, but somewhere along the way, the music industry decided that this wasn't good enough. We had to evolve what was already a perfect packaging, whatever you want to call it, the perfect packaging solution for our CDs. We had to evolve that into the Digipak, okay? And I'm sorry if you like the Digipak, but you were wrong, and your CDs look like shit on your shelf. Back when CDs came out in the early 1980s, they were packaged in, now there was a long box, but the long box you could discard. The long box was okay. Long box was cool. If you wanted to keep it, fine. If not, you just discarded it, and everybody would display their CDs, alongside each other in the jewel case like this. But, okay, can we just look at the jewel case? So it's perfect. You have a nice little, these tabs here that will allow you to comfortably slide your booklet in and out. So it's perfect for all the artwork, everything that, the lyrics, pictures, whatever came in the booklet. Got these tabs here, perfect mechanism. And then you've got the CD and you've got the spindle here. CD fits nicely on the spindle. Not going to scratch it if you are a conscientious CD user. You stick the CD on there, you take it off. Not going to scratch unless you're careless with it and unless you are reckless and you don't give a crap. You're just throwing your jewel case around. And then you've got the back, which is the back cover. However, the record label chose to display the back cover. But it's perfect, okay? You've got the spine here. You can see what the artwork is. It protects the artwork. It protects the booklet. It protects the back. And it protects this. And unless you're very sloppy and careless with your CDs, this doesn't get overly scratched. Now, there's jewel cases that break. I'm not here to pretend that the jewel case was perfect. Okay, these things, this little mechanism right here, these could break off. But by and large, if you're careful with these, if you treat these with respect, if you treat them the way that you would treat your record collection, or if you're a collector, the way that you would treat any item in your collection, the jewel case is damn fine. And then somehow somebody thought this isn't good enough. We need to, and I don't know if it's environmental concerns. Somebody thought this jewel case is bad for the environment. I don't know if that's what entered into it. But the next thing that you got was, instead of so if we're talking about the evolution of the jewel case, you just had kind of the plain black or gray, spindle, whatever. I don't even know what this is called, but it's basically the thing that holds a CD. This was black or gray colored. And then it kind of evolved into, now it's clear covered. We can show more artwork here. Okay, fine. Only problem is these spindles are, when you've got the plastic clear spindles here, these can kind of break off if you're not careful, again, or these could crack. There's any number of things, but, essentially it allows for more artwork to show through. So I'm still fine with that. This is still a jewel case. Still looks the same, other than, now you've got a little bit of this showing. So there's more artwork that you can display. I don't have a problem with this. This is still a jewel case, but somebody thought this still not good enough. We had to evolve it into now the very first Digipak, which is, we're going to take all of the technological, you got the spindle thing right here, but now instead of having a clear plastic case that lovingly protects the artwork, we're just going to leave the artwork out like this. And it's going to be a little sturdier cardboard, but nonetheless, over time, these, record jackets, and there's not an easy way to protect these, they're going to get worn over time, and this is going to look like shit because you don't have that protective plastic cover. And don't sit here and tell me, well, the jewel case could get scratched or it could get cracked. I'm talking about if you take care of your jewel case. I'm talking to collectors here, okay? I'm talking to people who treat their collection nicely. I don't care how lovingly you treat this Digipak. It's going to wear over time. This cardboard is going to get worn down, and it is going to look crappy over time. But no, this was not enough. We couldn't stop here, couldn't leave well enough alone, couldn't have this hybrid. I mean, I get it's like, okay, people are getting interested in vinyl again. We got to make the CDs look like miniature vinyl now because that's what everybody wants. Nobody was asking for this, okay? There were not people with picket signs outside the record store. There were not people not buying CDs because they didn't look enough like vinyl, okay? But the record company decided we got to take it a step further. And so now this is the Digipak. And the Digipak, now, we don't have a spindle that you can just gently pop your CD onto and pop it off. Now, we're going to stick the CD into, like a record, here. However, we're not going to protect it. We're just going to have you reach in with your greasy finger, slide it in and out, then you're going to pop it back in. Take it out, pop it back in. Take it out, pop it back in. You know what happens? Give you one guess. You're right, bingo. Yeah, they get scratched because you're taking them out or sliding them in. They're not protected. And so your CD, the back of your CD is going to look like crap. But not only that, because there's nothing to protect this here, this is also going to look like shit over time, after repeated uses, taking it off the shelf, sticking it back in, taking it off, maybe sticking it in your car, all these things. And also, this is going to wear out. Doing this and this and this and this is going to wear out the spine here. If you care about your artwork, this is going to look like total dog crap. Oh, but we couldn't stop there because this is relatively easy to take it out of here, right? Like, okay, yeah, the CD gets scratched, but at least the only good thing that you can say about it is at least, well, all I got to do is tilt it out here. I can take it out. Oh, that's not good enough, said the record industry. That's not good enough. We've got an even better idea. Where's the CD? How come the CD's not falling out of here? Yeah, you want to know why? Because some genius at the record company decided, let's make it even harder to get the CD out of the Digipak. Let's stick it right in here. What could be harder? Like, seriously, let's child-proof our CDs. Let's stick them right in the spine. Who thought that was a good idea? Let's pretty much fuck over our consumer and stick our CDs right in the middle. So now, we're not only gonna make double sure that the CD gets scratched, we're also going to make sure there's even more wear and tear on our artwork, on our Digipak, because you got to reach in there, pry it out, and then we're going to stick the booklet on the other side. Isn't that great? Get this out of here. So now you got a bent, wrinkled, screwed up booklet. You got a scratched CD. You got this that's looking like shit. Great job, record company. Great job. We had something that worked just fine right here. Nothing wrong with this, but no, not good enough. We got to evolve into the Digipak. The Digipak is so good. Horse shit. You know, you can toss these right in the garbage. This is why I don't buy more CDs than I do, because of your Digipak. Yeah, I don't like my CDs looking like shit. I don't like having to find out, is there a booklet or not, having to force my fingers in there. Can anybody relate to this? Am I the only one who thinks like this? I gotta believe I'm not, but it pisses me off. It's like taking your dishwasher, being like, oh, the dishwasher works. Oh, no. What we're gonna have you do now is the latest invention is we're going to give you a plastic tub, toss all your dishes into the plastic tub, fill it with water, and then you take the tub and you just shake it. Yeah, some dishes might get broken and your food doesn't get cleaned off your plate, and it's really kind of a shitty way to do your dishes. But you know what? It's cool because it's different and people are going to love it because people like plastic tub. You know, get out of here with that. I'm just so fed up, you know. What was so wrong? And fortunately, some record companies still do. And I know I'm going to get here in the comment section. Well, you know, some CDs are still coming out like this. Yeah, but not enough. We need to impose a ban on the Digipak. There was nothing wrong with this, okay? This was the perfect packaging for your CDs, and you know it, okay? But record companies like, no, it's not good. So anyway, that's my rant. I don't hear anybody else talking about this. Everybody's just, well, Digipak's what it is. But I'm sorry, you know, I am here to stick up for the jewel case. I am here to say the jewel case, while it wasn't perfect, it's still the best thing that the record companies have ever come up with to package the CDs. And you know it's true. Take care.